Seriously now, wasn't Abby Carter of Indio great last night? Judges loved her on day one. The country agreed. She is this year's and this season's American Idol. Granted, we really didn't need to watch 3 hours of that to find out she won. They could have buttoned that up in about an hour. It's being called the greatest cultural achievement in the 94-year history of Indio. That got us to thinking, what other amazing events have taken place in Indio? NBC Palm Springs historian Steve Sumrall is here to educate us. Steve, we appreciate you coming by tonight.
Thanks for having me, Fred.
Now, I know you have done a lot of work on this, and other things have happened in Indio.
Quite a few. Let's start with, it was one of the darkest moments in American history. It was during World War II when Japanese-American farmers farming that land were taken off their land and forced into internment camps. But believe it or not, it was their neighbors, their Indio neighbors, who tended their crops and safeguarded their properties until they could return. And believe it or not, their biggest hero was the bank, actually a banker named William Westerfield, who protected their assets from federal seizure so that when they returned, they would have a home to come back to. Fascinating. Also, if you've ever bitten into a date anywhere in the United States, Canada, or Australia, you've probably gotten a taste of Indio. 95% of the world's date crops come from that city. Also, for a quarter of a century now, Indio has been known as the city of festivals. That is due to their inclusion of the Coachella Music and Arts Festival, as well as the Stagecoach Music Festival. And this springtime event has attracted music lovers from around the globe. And lastly, it was January 1966 when a young man passed his way through Indio on his way to becoming a legend. You may have heard of him. His name was Robert Craig Knievel, and following his debut jump at the Indio Fairgrounds, he would be forever known as Evel Knievel. You may have heard of him.
I've heard of him. That's pretty cool. Okay, so a lot has happened in Indio. Obviously, Abby Carter kind of vaults to the top right now, and you actually came up with some footage of her when she was performing at Village Fest in Palm Springs, right?
I did. It was June 9th. I remember that. It's my mother's birthday. June 9th, 2022. I was shooting footage down there, and she caught my attention, and I had to keep my camera rolling for just a few extra minutes. It was something special.
You didn't know then what you would become, did you?
I did not, but actually I'm not surprised.
All right. Well, that was at the beginning, and here's the end. Her dream came true. Take a look.
The winner of American Idol 2024.